My slime shop is currently restocked. It is slimebyjacklyne.com. It's linked down below. And yeah, if you guys purchase 3 or more slimes, you will get a extras baggie, and then you will also get a large candy. If you buy 5 or more slimes, you will get a bunch of bigger extras and a Slimer hat, my own merchandise Slimer hat. And yeah, I will spoil you guys with a ton of extras. And yeah, the bigger the order, the more extras you will deservingly get. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I am doing an exciting slime clay kind of testing video. If you guys are new here, subscribe down below, leave a head on my channel. So guys, these first clays I'm trying out are from Mendo soft clay, and I have heard a lot of things and seen them everywhere, but I've never had them myself. So I purchased the blue and purple ones, and they definitely are a much more firm clay at first touch, which I was a little bit nervous about because usually clay is very soft and airy and sizzly at first touch, but that's just not how Mendo is. However, it definitely made a really thick texture in the end, so it's nice to have a nice like thicker butter slime or a thicker slime in general, which is awesome. Yeah, but it was harder to mix by hand. However, I definitely use a mixer for my slimes, but if you guys are making this by hand, just a thing to note that it is harder to mix, but in the end I think it is worth it. And the colors are also gorgeous that they offer. They have quite the variety of gorgeous colors, which I think is awesome. Anything to save having to mix in more things and have it be a much more efficient slime in the end. But I love these colors, they're so pretty. Next up, we have this craft dough. If you guys have watched my videos for quite some, probably a few months or so, you saw when I went to go buy this. Comment down below if you can comment without looking what video I got this from. But it was at this really random store location, and I never gave the name, but you would know what video it's in. But it's such an incredible clay. Shout out to Nichole from Glitter Slimes for sharing her little secret stop with me, because I am obsessed with this clay and I want to come visit her again. Anyways, this is such a nice clay. If you guys have tried this before, comment down below it. Also comment down below if you ever had bought this anywhere. Comment down below what store that would be, because I would love to know if there's any other locations, because it is super nice, and it's $1 for this whole clay packet, which is phenomenal, and it's very airy, very sizzly. It honestly reminds me just a lot like the polymer clay that everyone kind of uses now for inflating slimes. Very sizzly and very nice, and the price of it's awesome too. And I have to mention that all of the colors that were offered when I was buying this were so gorgeous and just so different looking. I think it's a big thing when I'm buying clay is when they have cool colors. It makes it much better, I feel like. Next up are these little brick slimes that you guys see. For me, I first saw these on Dr. J's slime shop. His Instagram page, he makes the like clay balls, and I put these into balls because that's like how you're iconically gonna just follow suit, honestly. But yeah, these are really nice clays, and they are really reasonably priced. I believe in my packet I got like 24 of them for, I want to say $15-ish, $20, which is, I know, a lot because you're buying multiple colors. But if you do have a rather small slime shop or just want to make individually 24 different colored slimes, that is possible. It does make a good quality slime. The clay is much more tacky than the others, and it's honestly just really a lot more cheaper feeling and quality, but it gets the job done. If you want to find a clay, if you want a clay that just is giving you a clay-ish feel, that is the one for you. Next up is Kauai Slime Company. It's their air dry clay. I have a link down below where you can go buy this. It's right down below. I I think this is my probably my favorite next to Model Light. I love Kauai Slime Company's clay. I actually use it in my Sour Patch Bread slime, my Jacklyne's Loaf slime, my Twinkie Bread slime. I use it in a lot of my slimes. I use multiple clays in my slimes, but this is one of the ones I do use, and this is the purple one. And the variety of colors are really pretty too. And I believe these are $2 a clay, which is a really, really good price in comparison to other competitors. And it makes a really nice, sizzly and soft, beautiful butter slime. And yeah, you just really can't beat the price or the color. And then in general, Kauai Slime Company just has a phenomenal amount of slime materials and slime supplies, which are also linked down below. Just such a cool company. And next up we have Modelite clay from Crazy Art, and I am still using the stuff I have in stock for when I was in New York visiting glitter slime at AC Moore, because we don't have that in Michigan. It's a primarily East Coast store. AC Moore is amazing though, and I bought so many of their clays, and I think that's my favorite clay is the Modelite clay. And I use it in my shop for my slime called Oreo Crust. It's one of the clays in it. It's in my shop. It's down below. It is phenomenal. The texture feels so good. I don't know. It's like a mega sizzle, mega it literally feels like cheesecake. If you could literally feel cheesecake and it had a texture, it would be this, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But also the color of the Modelite clays are beautiful. That's the thing for me in comparison to Daiso, is Daiso's clays are very primary colors, your whatever your composite red, composite blue colors are. But the Modelite clay has really cool, more unique mixed, prettier blues, prettier greens, in my opinion. But just the texture overall is so good. You can just tell by how I'm playing with it. I'm obsessed. Next up are these little tiny clays, and I will link down below where I got these from. They are from Amazon. I believe you get 10 of them for $9. Really good deal. They make a really interesting textured slime. The most just very butter texture, very soft and smooth. However, it does melt the slime down pretty instantaneously, which is kind of a bummer. However, that's why we have Borks, that's why we have an activator. So I activated it. It's very fluffy buttery. It feels like a fluffy butter slime. It was a very cheap clay though, which is nice. Like I said, if you want to get a clay that gets the job done, allows you to make a butter slime, this is a good one. I'll have it down below linked for you guys, but they come in those really small little packets. And they also just look really cool. Who else just loves the air holes in slime or clay? Comment down below, because I think that is the most satisfying thing, when slime makes little air bubbles, and so does the clay. It's so good. Next up, we have this soft clay from Original Stationery, and I was actually very impressed by this clay. I've never seen it before, I guess. I mean, I've never seen anyone use it that much, I don't think, but it was really nice. It was a very thick clay, very sizzly, and it was just incredibly soft. They need to put that in the box, that it is incredibly soft. And it was a really good price too. It was around $5 on Amazon Prime, and it's a pretty big amount of clay too. You get a pretty substantial amount of clay for the price, which is awesome. And I just loved it. I was very impressed, and I'm definitely buying this more sometime soon. And it also kept inflating. You could tell as I'm mixing it inside, it was inflating so much already. So if you want a good inflating clay, this is a good one for you. You can buy it on Amazon. This looks like a literal marshmallow fluff slime. I'm about to put this in my slime shop, BRB. Comment down below. I'm trying to make a marshmallow fluff slime, because the smell of marshmallow scents are my everything. Okay, they're so good. If you guys are listening right now, congratulations. You get a promotion code for my slime shop. If you use the code Nichole, Nichole, 10, Nichole 10, you will get 10% off of my slime shop. And that is only valid for today only. So it's down below, slimebyjacklyne.com. Next up, we have Maddy Raised slime clay. Now, these clays are really cool. I can't explain the texture. It's much more like tacky, I feel like. Kind of reminded me of like art supplies, and like it kind of smelled like paint in a way, which I kind of like the smell of paint. I always have. I've always liked the kind of smell of that kind of stuff. But yeah, this clay does also, to note, it does melt the slime down pretty much to unactivated. So definitely keep activator handy. However, the price of it, I believe it was around $8 or $9. It was a little bit higher scale in the price, but you do get 2 bricks of it, and it comes in a very nice packaging. And you don't have, if you want to use a little bit at a time, you can repackage it, which is awesome, because like, you don't always use the whole brick if you don't want to, or both bricks, I guess. But in the end, it makes a really nice butter slime. It's very holdable, and I think the texture is really cool. I'm always very fascinated by all the clay texture. Comment down below if you've ever tried the Maddy Raised soft clay. I would love to know. And can I just mention that when I mixed all of these slime products together, like I literally mixed, after I made all these little slime clips, I mixed all the slime together, and it made the most heavy, sizzly, amazing slime ever. Oh my gosh. And next up, we are reviewing Daiso. Of course, we have to include Daiso as part of this giant clay video. But yeah, Daiso is a very nice clay. I don't know why I kept poking it. However, this one was incredibly soft. Like, I don't know what it is. Whenever I buy Daiso clay, they can either be a little bit harder or kind of soft, like super like velvety. But I just love the color of this red Daiso when mixed into slime. It is so pretty. It's just really soft and holdable and spreadable. It's like the most commonly used clay, which honestly is pretty interesting to me how that even came to be. I always think about how that even happened. It must have just been like one of the only clays at the time, which could make sense. But yeah, very interesting. Comment down below, or not comment down below. Next up, we have dope slimes. If you guys are aware of these larger kind of bags of slime clay, I believe Happy Kawaii Slime also, or Slime Supplies, also sells these, and a few other suppliers for the really large bags, and they are very commonly used in inflating slimes, DIY clay slimes, because they don't mix as easily when they're shipping and stuff, and they're really good. And yeah, it's a really nice clay, very sizzly, and just super inflating. These are the clays that do really inflate a ton. If you're wondering, how do I make an inflating slime? This is your answer. And I just love it. It's a really good texture. I do use some of these clays in this video as a part of Twinkie Pie, my bestseller. And lastly, we have this pack of clay and slime add-ins from Compound Kings, and I was a little confused because you're supposed to mix this clear clay into slime, and it literally wouldn't mix at all. I mean, it was really fun to play with by itself. However, it wouldn't mix into the slime, which is really weird because this little pink slime looking thing is slime that they put in the packet, but it wouldn't mix with it. And you're probably wondering, try it with not real slime. I tried it with like an actual homemade slime of my own, and it wouldn't mix at all. So I'm not sure what was happening. Comment down below if you've ever had that problem. I don't know what was up here. And I bought this like very recently too, maybe like a month ago. So I don't know, it's really weird why I was doing that, but the clays itself are really fun to play with by themselves, you know, just not with the slime, but this is one of the other clays, very pretty. However, you really can't mix it. I mean, I don't know, I couldn't figure out what was happening. It was so weird. If I should do more of these clay testing videos, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. We're getting close to hitting 1 million. That would be insane. Like, I can't even say it without being like, okay, yeah, like 1 million. Like, what? Like, literally crazy. But yeah, guys, I'm rambling. What's new? But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys with a new video very soon. Bye, guys.